All right, so now we've talked about some sleep deprivation consequences. Let's talk about what to do and what not to do. So light. We want the least amount of light as possible when we are trying to sleep. So light suppresses the production of melatonin, which signals us to sleep. So what you need to do is make your bedroom a calm, quiet, dark space that will coax you towards sleeping. You need to get low wattage bulbs for your room, turn lights down low during that late evening, and try not to expose yourself to bright lights from the TV, iPads, phones, etc. late at night. And I'm sure many of us probably have a difficult time doing that. Our phones are probably the last thing that we do see before we close our eyes. So maybe try a book, reading a few pages of a book. That might help rather than looking at a phone. So next thing is blue light. The blue light, which is the light given off by our daily electronic devices, is especially bad for your sleep. So staring at the blue radiating device before you go to bed can serve as an alert stimulus that will frustrate your body's ability to get to sleep. So I'm sure, like I said, most of you look at your phones right before bed or sleep next to your phones at night. Most of us do. Actually, approximately 71% of Americans do that. So we need to start thinking about this light as an anti-sleeping drug or stimulant, something that's going to keep us awake, something few of us willingly would give to ourselves each night before bed, because it does keep us awake, like other things, and especially when so many of us are using sleeping pills or other aids in an effort to get to sleep. The next thing is exercise. We need to do better to make time for exercise, especially now with a lot of people, hopefully all of you, staying inside, staying in your homes. So what can you do to get exercise? There's loads of exercise videos online. Here at Lynn, we have yoga multiple times in the week, so you can check that out on the My Lynn page and see when the yoga classes are. You can do something maybe outside in the garden, go for a walk, a bike ride. There's a lot of things that we can do, even though we're stuck at home right now and we're not able to go to gyms, but there's a lot of things that we can do without having to go to the gym. So I encourage you all to do that. Make time for that regular exercise, because it's going to help us in the long run. It's going to help us with sleep. So, but staying active certainly won't ensure that sleeping problems don't happen, but it will reduce the odds of them. So I highly recommend everybody to do it. So just move your body. So when we get things back to normal, things that you can do is, if there's a choice to take the stairs or the elevator, take the stairs. Maybe you're thinking of where to park. So maybe if it's a chance to park close to IBC, maybe park a few rows back to give you that extra walk that you may need. Or go for a walk with friends, and things like that. And obviously I know that saying, oh, just get exercise, do this, do that, I know it's easier said than done, but would you rather get an extra hour of sleep or wake up early to go to the gym? Most of us, we kind of negotiate that all the time. I know before all of this happened, I'd much rather have an extra hour in bed than get up early and go to the gym. So just try to figure out what works for you. All right, so maybe it's in between classes, you just go for a walk around campus, or you do that yoga class that you've been wanting to do. Maybe you don't do it at 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe you fit it into your schedule. So just try to think about things that can improve your health overall. The next thing is caffeine. Obviously, that can have an effect on how we sleep. You've probably all heard of that term, or people say, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. And we kind of laugh about it, but caffeine is a stimulant that wakes us up. And having caffeine late in the afternoon or in the evening can seriously disrupt our sleep. One particular study from Wayne State University in 2013 conducted that even if you have caffeine 6 hours before you go to bed, caffeine can seriously decrease sleep by as much as 1 hour. Therefore, the caffeine cutoff time should begin well before bedtime. And then finally, we have alcohol. So most people think if they have a glass of wine or a drink that it's going to help them sleep, but that is actually not the case. It does not help you to get to sleep easier or quicker. It does in the beginning initially act as a sedative, but later in the night it changes alliances, and it can act as a sleep disruptor. So the quality of sleep you get is significantly altered and disrupted. So don't use alcohol as a way to get you to sleep, because in the long run, that's not going to happen. You're going to have a severely impacted night's sleep if you do that. All right, so what do we do when we can't get enough sleep? We take a nap. Naps are actually proven to be effective for those who have not had a good night's sleep. Most of people love naps, but it has to be a short nap, okay? It can't be long. So a short nap can prime our brains to function at high levels, letting us come up with better ideas, find solutions to puzzles more quickly, identify patterns faster, and recall information more accurately. Short naps were found to lower stress and boost our immune system, and a 30-minute nap can reverse the hormonal impact of a night of poor sleep. So I'll just read you this quote. Let me tell you about a nap. It's absolutely fantastic. When I was a kid, my father was always telling me how to be a man. And he would say to me, I was maybe 9, Philip, whenever you take a nap, take your clothes off, put a blanket on, and you're going to sleep better. Well, as with everything, he was right. Then the best part of it is when you wake up and for the first 15 seconds, you have no idea where you are. You're just alive. That's all you know, and it's bliss. It's absolute bliss. So that is a quote from Philip Roth on NPR's Weekend Edition. So you could probably all recall a moment when you've had that, you wake up and you have no idea what's going on. And actually, I find that it can be kind of scary. But you just feel that you've napped and you're rested. And it is, in fact, a good feeling to have. So early afternoon naps are definitely the best. So like the previous slide, it said 30 minutes. So when you need a quick pick-me-up, you can do that. A lot more workplaces now are encouraging naps, so take the opportunity whenever you can if that is an option for you. But I also wanted just to say that now when we're at home, in between classes, you might think, oh, well, I can't walk over to the dining commons now because I'm not at school, or I can't go see my friends, so I'm just going to take a nap. You may find that now in particular you're napping more than you used to, and that may be having an impact on your night's sleep. So maybe instead of taking that long nap, maybe you go out for a walk around your neighborhood, or you FaceTime with a friend or something like that, because that good night's sleep you still need. Even though you may not be getting up at the same time every morning, you're not in that school routine anymore, but having a good night's sleep and trying to get back into that routine, even though you're home, will help you. So this next slide, the term power nap was actually credited Winston Churchill is credited with coining this term, the power nap. And he said this quote on the joys of napping: "You must sleep sometime between lunch and dinner, and no halfway measure. Take off your clothes and get into bed. This is what I always do. Don't think you'll be doing less work because you sleep during the day. That's a foolish notion held by people who have no imagination. You will be able to accomplish more." So we're just going to watch this quick video on about sleeping in the afternoon and napping. So like I said, naps are proven to help us feel that we have more energy and help us sleep better at night when taken correctly. So let's watch this brief video and discuss the benefits of a nap as well, and what you can do when naps are not an option.
Hating an afternoon slump? If it makes you feel any better, you're feeling sleepy isn't because you didn't get enough sleep last night or you skipped breakfast, though these things can contribute to your post-lunch coma. You're sleepy in the afternoon because it's human nature. Our circadian rhythms usually cause us to experience a dip in energy later in the afternoon. The first dip in energy usually happens when we're sleeping, between midnight and dawn, so we don't usually experience it. The second natural dip in our energy happens between 1 and 4 p.m., when most people need their energy the most. So, should you sleep in the afternoon? when you're feeling like a walking zombie. If you take a brief 15 to 20 minute snooze, you'll be okay. But sleeping any longer in the afternoon will further interrupt your sleep-wake cycles, causing you to get poor sleep at night and make your midday sleep even worse in the future. Instead, try taking a short walk to boost your energy. Eat a small snack of plant protein or a whole piece of fruit. Skip fruit juices and sodas or candy, the typical quick fix, because these will also interrupt your circadian rhythms and cause a quick crash after the immediate but fleeting sugar high you get. You can also practice a short meditation or take deep breaths for 5 minutes to boost energy. Just spending time outdoors will also help to reinvigorate you, increasing your levels of vitamin D and creating feel-good hormones that help you sleep better at night so you're less tired during the day. Consider taking a picnic lunch to work when you can, or spend 5 minutes under a tree instead of checking your email again. Another great pick-me-up when you're feeling the weight of sleepiness hang over you like a dark cloud is spirulina or wheatgrass shots. Spirulina is full of iron, and those with a deficiency will tend to get tired more easily. It's also full of amino acids our bodies need. A single wheatgrass shot contains the same nutrients as you would get from eating an entire kilo of leafy green vegetables. This super-loaded nutrition will boost your mind and body long enough to get you through that afternoon slump. If you use these tips, you can make it past the afternoon energy dip and make it home for a proper night's sleep.
All right, so in that video, it actually said a nap between 15 and 20 minutes. So before we talked about 30 minutes. So maybe a nap between 15 and 30 minutes is okay, but anything longer than that will severely disrupt your sleep that night. So try not to nap for, more than 30 minutes. So finally, I just wanted to share with you an app. It's called Sleepio. So if you visit sleepio.com or you download the app, they can provide you with some free sleep assessments, like a sleep questionnaire, and you can see how well or how bad you're doing with sleep. But it's a great option to have, and they have a lot of resources on there to help you get a better night's sleep. Also, at the Office of Student Wellness, Ali and I offer sleep assessments, and we can go over this questionnaire with you and talk about some healthy ways that you can get more sleep. So thank you for listening to me today. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please contact me. My name is Charlotte Muriel, and again, I'm the Associate Director of Student Wellness. You can call me at 561-237-7955, or you can email me at cmuriel, so it's CMURIEL @lynn.edu. So thank you, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.